In this video, I'm going to react to the worst crash of every active NASCAR driver. Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Kabir Considers. This is the place where I react to music, media, sports, anime, anything related to popular culture. I'll watch it with an open mind and give you my 100% honest reaction to it. And if you could please hit that like button early, I'd really appreciate it. Now, this should be a fun one just because, you know, like anybody, like I imagine most people who watch my NASCAR reactions are obviously going to be into the sport. You know, you don't need me to tell you how entertaining the sport can be. You know, it's just rugged racing. That's probably the best way I can describe it. You know, these drivers go all out, they go hell for leather, you know, wheel to wheel. I think there's a popular NASCAR saying that goes, if it isn't rubbing, it ain't racing. And I love that. You know, these guys really give it their all. And unfortunately, when you race like that, it's inevitable that crashes are going to be quite commonplace. And I've seen, you know, like the worst airborne crashes, you know, the worst fire crashes. But I've always wondered, you know, like how many, like has every driver on the NASCAR grid, every Cup Series driver, have they had a crash of their own? Like, because you would assume that they probably have. And then I wondered if, you know, if someone out there has actually compiled that into a video, and lo and behold, I found it. And yeah, this I know is going to be a fun one. So let's go. This is going to be me reacting to every active NASCAR driver's worst crash. Let's do it.
Getting crowded up there in the front right now with the 42. Oh,
whoa,
trouble. Big
crash. Danica Patrick and Joey Logano.
Oh, man.
And Eric Almirola.
Holy smoly.
Flipping hell, man. Front and rear gone.
Oh man, it looked like the 22 just got loose.
I think that.
Oh man.
Oh,
what a ride that Danica went on.
Danica took a heck of a ride into the wall. And then 43 just plowed in there.
Yeah.
Patrick went for a wild ride.
Of your car leading up to that point?
Just, yeah, out of nowhere. Just, oh my God. Just out of nowhere.
The white flag is out. They're going to crash. With a big run. They're crashing. Christopher Bell upside down.
Oh, he's spinning. Number 4, man. That car got wrecked.
Watch it. Well, Daniel Hemrick almost went underneath that 4 truck of Christopher Bell.
Man,
it's a testament to the safety.
Thing landed about 6 or 8.
Man, I hope Christopher was okay, because that looked serious.
Time's pretty hard.
What about Brandon Brown? He slides through there. Looks like he's going to be credited with a 4th place finish.
I think he might have got in the back of William Byron, and that's what got in the back of the 4 of Christopher. Oh, Kyle Larson! Kyle Larson spins sideways. He gets into the 3 into the wall. Caution comes out with 3 to go.
Ryan Blaney hard after contact with Kyle Larson. Where's James Busher?
James Busher trying to.
There he is on the inside of the racetrack, going by the 11 of Top Bodine.
Too. It's just been a terrible end of the season for this young man, and you can see Ryan Blaney hard into that outside wall. I'm glad Ryan's out of the truck, but you can tell he's shaken up. Kyle Larson just dives hard into the corner.
Man.
Ty Dillon made the corner as if Larson wasn't on the inside of him. And
it's when that other car slams into him there.
Like I said, you can say Ty Dillon came down, or you can say that Larson got in too deep. It certainly was just a situation where
was going to the bottom of the racetrack as well. Ty had moved up to the 2nd position, had moved within 1 point as we watch hard contact.
It's when you see the footage from these low angles here, you really appreciate the speed of which these crashes are taking place. When you see it from, you know, the sky vantage, the sky point of view, it's almost like they're not moving that. It doesn't look like they're moving that fast.
Contact by Ryan Blaney within 1 point.
And I think fortunate to get away with that.
How about Alex Bowman in the 88?
He gets a shove. He's going to go sideways.
sideways, right in front of the pack. The 48 caught up, and the 9 is caught up. The caution has come out.
Inside, Alex trying to block. They make contact. Around Alex goes. That's what we're talking about with blocking. You know, blocking is one of the things you have to do. You also have to know when you can't do it. But behind you, you're just not going to win. How much damage did Chase Elliott get right here? Car goes around. Not sure he ever hit anything. They're coming to the line with 2 to go.
With a half a car length on him. Now here comes Carl back on the low side. Carl slips a little.
Come on, he's sideways.
Now he gets into Joey. Joey's into the bottom. The car's upside down. On his side is Clint.
Yellow's out, yellow is out, yellow is out.
Wallace gets into it. The 14 of Bliss gets into it. Red flag immediately.
Stop on the back. They want you to stop on the back.
And here is the contact. Wow. That looks more like an open wheel car situation where, you know, they just ride up on the wheel and get airborne.
In that situation, I'd almost worry more about Joey Logano because that right front wheel of that 33 was almost in his window.
Wicked crack.
Carl coming up took the air off me enough to make me loose. You see him, I just think as he was coming up the track.
Yeah, so it looked like the wind between these two cars, like this guy here, the wind resistance just pushed him off balance.
Yeah, it's those shark fins they got on. When you get a car underneath you right about that point, you feel the car starting to get loose, and it's unfortunate, man. I felt like we had something to win with these things, with the games.
In this race, but they did settle down straight away. A big hit, and Jimmy Johnson goes spinning.
Oh man! Oh wow!
Chris Buescher on his lid.
When you see the cars flip like that,
his wheels, caution. And Dylan gets into Gilliland. Joey Logano turned the 48. And Buescher goes for a big tumble.
I didn't think that thing was going to stop rolling there for a second, DW.
Goodness.
Down the back straightaway.
That 46 hard into that safer barrier, driver's side.
Yeah, the 46 of Annette actually made contact with the 34 car, and that's what sent him.
Can't do this for 10 laps.
Man, if that happens to you in a normal car, you're probably dead. Honestly, the way that car was rolling,
Jones around. Back across the field. The big one, part 2 at Daytona.
Yeah, they can't do this.
Stay high. Nice straight.
Looked like he never even slowed down.
And you see Kyle here being tended to by medical officials. And he is alert and obviously talking, and that's a great sign.
Elliott Sadler hit there by Brendan Gaughan.
Gosh.
And there's the 54. You saw the impact.
Yeah. Oh my word. Hold on.
Saved. And
let me run that back.
See Kyle here being tended to by medical officials. And he is alert and obviously talking, and that's a great sign.
Yeah, so
Elliott Sadler hit there by Brendan Gaughan.
Him right here. Bang!
And there's the 54. You saw the impact.
He looked like he was going about 80 miles an
Saved
hour.
And they've stabilized or tried to that right leg. And we'll continue to follow the story with Kyle Busch, injured in a crash here at.
There we go. There we go. There was no way.
It's Kurt Busch up and over. Boyer's in it. Bobby Labonte's in it. Stremmy's in it. Jeff Gordon down to the grass.
Nothing else coming from behind you.
And Kurt Busch went over and over.
Wow.
The 2009 race.
I think you're right.
Brad Keselowski and Carl Edwards.
Car comes up just a little bit. And that contact with Stenhouse was enough. Then he comes down into Ambrose, and it's on.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. in that 88 just squeezed by.
Man, that car was riding the other car for a second there.
Danica, she almost went over.
You see Danica up and against the wall with Terry Labonte.
Michael Waltrip in the 55 just barely squeezed by.
Boy, he is right up against that wall, but he made the pass. Oh, trouble.
Hard into the wall goes Will Byron.
Nose is in heavy.
Oh,
Byron went in hard.
Oh. Matt Kent's has piled into Byron right.
Byron on the bottom.
He just gets loose underneath
he just
the
starts
14.
spinning out, gets into the.
Man, it just.
Oh my gosh, the car almost went over.
Just hooked, nosed in.
How many times have we seen a car land on top of Ryan Newman?
Ryan Newman? Yeah.
I mean,
Good to see William Byron climb out of that car.
It is, and this is hard into the outside wall, and then it gets
Dylan
rammed.
out of his car. Jamie McMurray has climbed from his number 1.
Oh my,
Bang.
how close was that for Harvick?
And for Kurt Busch also, maybe a little damage to the...
Literally sitting on top of the other car, man. Crazy.
The right side, actually, from the 14.
I think we now know where the golden horseshoe went.
We do tonight.
Peters loose a little bit on that contact and hard into the wall is Cole Custer.
Same situation. He got loose underneath Brett Moffitt.
Oh,
Wow.
You got fire coming out the back here.
That was a big hit.
See the winner net down.
0-0, get underneath the 11 and just gets loose.
Yeah, the 11's just going by him, and it looks like the 0-0 is kind of chasing his truck up the racetrack a little bit. He gets so close to the 11, and they make a little bit of contact, and man, hard into the safer barrier for Cole Custer. And I think it was a situation where Cole couldn't get away from the 11. I don't think he felt like he could turn the wheel to turn away from the 11 because he was loose to start with.
Car in the wall, Chris Buescher, and he gets tagged by DiBenedetto. Truex is in it. And so
I've said this in other videos, but the way the cars just come apart, like I know it's to displace the energy, but it's still so unnerving to me to watch, just because, you know, just imagining that on a regular road, seeing a car just, you know, burst into pieces would be shocking.
is the 77 of rookie Justin Haley.
Right there, and just turns the 37 around.
Boy, and Benedetto had nowhere to go, and Truex had nowhere to go.
So happy to see that 37 car stay on the ground. And not able to see the contact, but I know, I mean, the way that car turned so abruptly, you know the contact was there, and then, wow, look at this.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable, man.
Bottom of the track, Junior will win at Daytona.
Whoa.
And the big one happens behind them.
Oh my God.
Oh my.
3 of Austin Dillon into the catch fence. Crew members pulling. Austin Dillon out. He's walking.
He runs in the back of the 24. Gets up on the 11. Now he's on top of.
These cars were so tight. So tight. It was inevitable.
The 50.5. And now it's just along for the run.
Oh,
Watch the car stop.
yeah.
Watch the car stop. It gets into those poles. And it goes from, I don't know what, 180.
It just pushes the 3 up into the air enough that it rolls over the top of a car.
Man, that fence got wrecked.
And then that momentum just continues to move him into the catch fence. Hang on. This will be a wild ride. That was Tony Stewart going underneath the
Straight away. Cars into the wall. Ty Dillon's turned around and hits hard.
Right behind you. Going to be a lot of debris.
There were 4 wide coming through the trove, or trying to come through the trove. Well, obviously not that wide.
23's Carlos Contreras. There's Ty Dillon's car all torn up. 3rd place driver in the championship. Cale Conley again.
You could see he just kind of ran out of racing room.
Yeah.
I'm not going to put all that on Ty. He forced the issue for sure to make it happen, but he got squeezed from the outside of the 14 car. You could see there.
Up in front of him here. Go on. Middle. Hold her straight, hold her straight, hold her straight. We're down here. You all right?
Big push coming from Elliott and Keselowski. Contact! Elliott slam into the wall.
Are you kidding me?
Danica Patrick, Casey Kane.
Oh, man.
Last second, from at least from that, big hit.
Yeah.
And you see.
The way he went spinning, my heart would just be panic mode. Panic mode.
Chase Elliott gets turned around and around, and it's mayhem. Turn 3. A little curvature to the car after he straightened it up a bit.
Oh, double it back. And into the 52, trying to lock the brakes up issues on the backstretch.
I saw that one coming.
Has the 52 of Joey Gase stopped on the track.
And you got some more cars up here in front, and they're all trying to get off the racetrack.
Bang! Oh my God.
And there was a car in front of the 52 that had him stopped.
In front of Joey Gase.
So Joey had stopped to try to avoid this.
Exactly.
Oh man. Like a domino effect.
Is that Kevin Harvick?
Harvick tried and slid by on the outside, luckily.
I think Kevin made some contact with that car.
Oh.
Wow. Big hit.
Kyle Busch, he's looking.
Hamlin edges ahead. They get it. They touch. They touch, and here comes Kyle. Hamlin, Logano on the wall. Hamlin spins down the racetrack, and Kyle Busch wins in California.
I thought they'd be nice to each other. They weren't. Hard impact on the 11 car, head on. I don't like the looks of that.
NASCAR commentators can be pretty funny at times. I love them.
Car gets loose, walks up the hill. They make contact. Then they really get together, and that's when the 22 went in the wall and the 11 hit that inside wall hard. Watch his car. Watch the back of the car. Ooh. I mean, the whole car just came up off the ground.
And I don't see any safer barrier in that area right there.
I don't either, Larry.
But Darrell,
I am a little concerned for Denny because that was an incredible.
So that's Denny Hamlin being attended to at the scene.
Joey controversy again. I know you've just had a chance to look at the replay with Denny Hamlin on your side of it.
Busch and Dillon side trouble. Car hard in the wall. Two of them. Keselowski to the line. Caution has waved with Keselowski the leader, and crashing are Harvick, Allmendinger, Stenhouse. Contact between Truex and Allmendinger, and then Cole Witt turns Kevin Harvick up and into the wall, and Stenhouse and Allmendinger. Witt slides along and crashes. Cole Witt is spun into the first turn wall.
Oh, watch him, boys.
We're under
Watch
caution.
him, watch him. Here we go.
Oh, no!
What?
Timmy Hill just pile drove the car in front of Matt
Kenseth. I mean,
oh my!
Could have stayed up on the wall. He'd have been a whole lot better off. But he comes down the track.
Caution's been out for a while.
It's been out forever.
Where's he going?
Bam.
Yeah, I mean, you could see the caution light basically blinding him as he was driving off into turn one.
Just a late call, and I had no time and no reaction time to get there, and it's all on me, really. But just couldn't check up in time.
The 00 has crashed here in Daytona. Rookie Quinn Houff.
For our 10 of Eric Almirola also. Now those Fords had dropped to the back to try to stay clear of all this mess.
Oh, jeez.
Jimmy
Is that
Johnson.
the 92? That is a big hit. I think that's the 92.
Man, he's gone right through the wall.
Oh, man. Yellow's out. He's moving. Whoa, something broke. Something broke in the car. Oh, my God.
Oh.
Something. Well, coming to turn one, don't forget, he had just stopped. Watch this car move right here. Something breaks on that car. He just clears the track. And
that is
huge
horrible.
Contact with the Armco, and watch as Jimmy climbs out of the car and says, "Yeah, guys, I'm okay." 24-year-old Lion from Mooresville now, formerly from...
Man, a lot of those were terrifying. In particular, the last one, the Jimmy Johnson one. I mean, the way he slammed into that sort of wall structure, the way those kind of bricks just came apart, those like cinder blocks, whatever they were, it just looked really, really heavy. Like what the commentator said it earlier in the video, you know, it's a testament to the safety mechanisms in the cars, because, you know, in a normal passenger car, mate, any of these crashes could be fatal. And it's just really, really well done to the engineers, the safety technicians, all of the technology that goes into creating the, you know, the safety mechanisms in the car, because in the NASCAR stock cars, because man, they are saving lives. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, turn on bell notifications, and keep throwing the recommendations my way. I know I say it all the time, but they genuinely help me out, because If I know you enjoyed watching something, I'll definitely enjoy reacting to it. So like, subscribe, turn on bell notifications, keep throwing the recommendations, and I'll catch you in the next one.